Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be talking about AMC. Should you buy AMC stock $34.85? Do I still think AMC stock is going to squeeze? And kind of an overall analysis of what's been going on with AMC. I just want everybody to know that before I start the videos, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So we can take a look today. AMC up about 5.22%, which is pretty good. It's been a rough week for AMC, down about 27% of its value, and looking at the 1-month chart, down about 32%. If we take a look at it on paper, AMC is trading around half of its all-time high that it hit earlier in June of about $72. And a lot of people are getting nervous. A lot of people are wondering, why has AMC been selling off? What's been going on? Well, there's just kind of been a huge mixture of things, right? One, the stock market generally right now is not doing too well. There's a lot of coronavirus fears still up there, inflation and the Fed and all that stuff really does drive factors, to how the stock market is actually doing. Same with AMC stock in itself, right? So if we look at it from like an underlying factor, this does play a little bit of an influence on why AMC has actually not been doing too well. A lot of people have attributed to like a lot of these meme stocks are losing heat. I don't think so. I don't think that it's over for AMC stock. I've said this in a lot of videos. I still do think that AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. And the reason I say this is because, the shorts have not covered their short positions just yet. So, they're taking advantage of the market condition to continue to push the stock down. But ultimately, if these short people who are shorting the stock or these hedge funds keep pushing down the stock, it's only going to make the squeeze bigger when people actually, or when these big time hedge funds actually do have to cover their short positions again. I know there's been a lot of discouragement. I know there's probably people out there who are down a lot of money. But for me, I don't think it's over for AMC stock. I actually took the opportunity. I bought some more shares on AMC. Not too much, just about 100 shares. Just because, like I said, I still do think that AMC stock is going to squeeze. A lot of people call it delusional. A lot of people lost hope. But like I said, if we go to the 1-year chart, we see this happen on January 27, 2021. We saw a huge dip downward, and it took months, but we did eventually see a run back up. And like I said, people take advantage of this. People are going to continue to push down the stock, and it makes people kind of, especially retail traders, think that there's a huge, massive sell-off going on, and this scares retail traders into selling their positions. But if you look at the statistics and the backing behind AMC and this overall stock in itself, we can see that there's still a lot of buy orders. The buy orders are definitely outweighing the sell orders in AMC. So when we take a look at it on paper, people are still buying AMC. A lot of people are still buying the stock more than people are actually selling the stock, which, kind of goes into the whole theory. Like people are saying, okay, the AMC price is fake. Why is it reflecting this if there's more buy orders than sell orders? This kind of goes back into like the whole dark pool kind of situation. I've explained what that is in other videos, but if we take a look at it on paper and we see that people are still buying the stock, people are still taking advantage of this, then it goes to show that, yeah, maybe the price is fake. But for me, I think AMC stock is going to the absolute moon, and I do think the stock is going to explode. I still do think that AMC is going to go through a short squeeze. I don't think it's something that is not going to be avoided, even if it doesn't squeeze this week or next week or even this month or next month. Eventually, I do think that AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. Now, there has been a little bit of rotation as people, have played around with other stocks in the stock market. People want to go play with like Virgin Galactic Holdings, which I was reading. I think it's like Wall Street Bet's #1 pick right now is Virgin Galactic Holdings. So people do like to rotate, but once people rotate back into AMC stock, this is definitely going to show you that right now is the perfect opportunity to buy the dip if you've been waiting to get some shares of AMC, but like, if we take a look at it and we actually analyze the overall statistics and kind of what's been going on with AMC, yeah, there has been a little bit of a sell-off. But like I said, hedge funds taking advantage of the market to push down, the overall market in itself. We can't be utilized in thinking that, okay, just because the market's doing well, this is attributed to people actually just always selling the stock. So we take a look at it on paper. We see that, like I said, there's more buy orders that are outweighing the sell orders. And that means that there's people out there who are still buying the stock. People are taking opportunity to buy the dip. Yes, looking at the 1-month chart and even the 1-week chart, it does not look pretty. The fact that a lot of these, stocks have lost a lot of momentum doesn't help too, that the media kind of pushes out these negative articles about AMC. saying, oh, like these stocks are losing steam and stuff like that. Everyone knows that kind of people attribute that to a relationship with the hedge funds and these big time people who post these articles. But for me, I have not given up hope on AMC stock. I still do think that AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. I still do think that eventually these hedge funds are going to have to eventually cover their positions. Yes, they're going to want to have to cover their positions when the stock is super, super cheap. That's why they continue to push the stock down. They don't want to cover at $34, and they definitely don't want to cover at $40 or $50 or even $20. They want to cover and push it down as low as possible. Do I think AMC is realistically going to visit the $10 mark? Probably not. A lot of people, keep thinking that AMC stock is going to keep going down. For me, I still have an overall price target of $1,000 for AMC when it does go through a short squeeze. Like I said, I've always been bullish on AMC and the overall entertainment, but the fact that AMC still does have a decent amount of short float, I believe it's around 17 to 18%, and the fact that these hedge funds and the people shorting the stock have not covered their short positions just yet, eventually they have to. Eventually these big time investors do have to cover their short positions, and there's still a lot of big time people like BlackRock who still own a lot of shares of AMC stock, and I can continue to buy the stock as well, which goes to show that there's a lot of big time analysts and a lot of big time investors who have not given hope up on AMC either. So for people out there who are holding AMC stock, I personally still do think that AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. Even though the stock has lost 50% of its value, I don't really care. I don't think that really has anything to do fundamentally with, AMC stock actually going through a short squeeze. Do I feel like AMC does need to get propped back up to actually go through a squeeze? Yes, it does. There needs to be more volume. As you guys can see, the volume with AMC has been a little bit lackluster as well. But like I said, rest assured, there's people still buying the stock. Like I said, the buy orders are outweighing the sell orders, and a lot of people could say like the price is fake and stuff like that. So when we take a look at it, take the opportunity, guys. If this is the moment you've been waiting for and you've been waiting for a cheap price, now is the perfect opportunity to buy the dip on the stock. But with that being said, guys, you guys let me know what your position in AMC stock is, how many shares you guys own, what's your average. And I'm always very curious to hear your thoughts on what an overall price prediction is for AMC. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.